Now, if you know anything about Portimao circuit, you'll know it's a very, very serious circuit. There's lots of stuff going on, and in a lot of ways, it's a similar situation with the bike. Honda's been very, very serious about the changes for this year, and they've put lots and lots of stuff into this bike. This is the SP version here. It's a sort of top of the range version aimed at racers and serious track day people, and it's got everything on there you could want. Öhlins, semi-active suspension, riding modes, IMU based traction control, stability, anti-wheelie, you name it, it's pretty much on this bike. But that's not all they've done. They've cut a load of weight off it compared to the old one, given it a nice chunk more power, 8 kilowatts power or something, and just lightened things, sharpened things up. They've made it a lot smaller at the front, and it's got a tiny, tiny wee screen in the front. Literally looks more like a CBR 600 than anything else at the front now. And on the main straight here, you really, really notice it, because I mean, you're hitting 260, 270, 280 kilometres an hour if you're very good, and the wind's just blowing you off. It's like, whoa, this is just incredible. We're finished for the day now, and we've had a smashing time actually. Very lucky with the weather, sunshine all day, a little bit cold to start with, but you know, it's warmed up really nicely later on. And very, very impressed with the bike and the way it goes around here. It's my first time at Portimao, so you know I was kind of learning a lot of the way around the track. There's some very, very tricky corners, a lot of them, you know, and you sort of spend your time thinking a bit more about the track than about the bike almost. But the blade just gets out of the way completely, just lets you go, just lets you kind of think about anything other than the bike in a lot of ways. You know, I think that's a sign of just how good it is, how user friendly it is, how accessible the performance is. It reminds me a lot of the CBR 600RR, the old one. You know, back sort of 5-10 years ago, if you were speaking to a novice that was going on a track day, say, and they were saying, well, what should I ride? I would always say CBR 600RR, just because it's so easy. You know, you can go on the track, you don't need to worry too much about power, brakes, handling. It just holds your hand and lets you go. And Fireblade definitely did that for me today around Portimao for my first time here. My name's Alan Dowds and I'm an alcoholic.